Hey guys, one today's Goodwill Garage Sale Finds, episode 84. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded. I just needed a well-needed break, but you might get another episode possibly this weekend, either Friday or Saturday, because I don't think I told you guys this before last month. This year is the Huber Heights Community Garage Sale, and basically different parts of Huber Heights get together and they throw garage sales or whatnot. Not all the people of Huber, but some people that just want to sell their stuff and they don't feel like they don't want it anymore. So I am looking forward to this. This is my first garage selling adventure in Huber Heights, Ohio. I'm planning on going from, well, I already finished day one, which I'm going to show off my finds for today. Day 2 will be Friday, and day 3 will be Saturday. I doubt there would be any on Sunday, which is supposed to be the last day of the community sale, but who knows. Now, before I get started with day 1's finds, this is going to be some finds here from St. Francis. This is going to be from the 7th, so this is going to be the day before that started, actually. I'm not going to go into detail why, but basically Michael had to do something. I went to St. Francis for a bit, and I know I haven't been there for a while. It's just due to personal issues in general that I'm not going to go into detail. But I will say this, I did find some interesting stuff in St. Francis, and Michael found something in there, but he doesn't have it on him. What'd you find in there?
I found another charging system analyzer.
And that was for $7.99. It had like cables in the back as well.
For those of you wondering, I just have a massive headache right now. So.
Yeah, he's kind of tired, and we're just done with garage sales for today until tomorrow. So, and this bag will be finds from St. Francis. So, oh, and he also ended up getting something else I will be showing here in this find as well. Again, the other thing that he has, he doesn't have it on him. But one of them is they were selling these bags with Yu-Gi-Oh cards in them for 99 cents. Obviously we're going to have those moments where there are some non-Yu-Gi-Oh cards or whatnot. So we got some random cards, like Michael got some Dragon Ball Z cards or whatnot. I think I got maybe one in one of my bags or whatnot. So they're kind of randomized or whatnot. If they still have more left, I'll pick more of these up at St. Francis, since they were 99 cents a bag. We got 2 of them, and we opened these yesterday, for those who are wondering. And I'm just going to show only, like, maybe a few cards or whatnot. I only put 2 bags in one because I didn't want the first one tear. But basically, one of the cards I got were either like first editions or non-first edition Yu-Gi-Oh cards or whatnot. Again, these were all randomized with other cards as well. I also ended up getting a 5Ds sleeve in here with the cards as well. And some random cards that ended up in there, like this dinosaur card or whatnot, Naruto, and more Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Okay, chaotic, and there were some Pokemon cards in there actually. Not bad. There was just a few that got us a little bit in the dumps, but not bad for 99 cents. I mean, the only thing you gotta watch out for when getting these bags from garage sales or thrift stores is making sure you watch for fakes. It can happen in the Yu-Gi-Oh cards as well, not only Pokemon. Just letting you guys know. But that was what also I got there. I ended up getting a movie cup there, which is from Cinemark, which is a movie theater down here in Ohio. And this is from Secret Life of Pets. I knew I didn't have this, so I figured I'd pick it up and then start using it. Maybe, I don't know. It might be a while and start using this cup, but it was 99 cents. End up getting that. And then next, one of my other finds I found at St. Francis was this Lugia figurine. He didn't come in a bag of figurines, as I suspected. He was just sitting out in the open with a price tag on his wing. So, I'm not sure if this is from the Alpha Sapphire figure set, so I really can't tell for myself. I mean, maybe it could be, because it has this little switch on the back where it can, where if you press this button, okay, move it up and down, he flaps his wings. So I ended up finding him. They priced him for 49 cents. I did see a couple video game consoles in there. There was a Game Boy SP and a Nintendo DS Lite, but I didn't get those. They had some Super Nintendo games. I don't remember what they were, but I didn't get them because I just wasn't interested in some of the Super Nintendo games they had, but not that bad so far. And the last thing I found there was this Blue's Clues VHS. Obviously, I got this because I'm actually a fan of the Blue's Clues TV show, and I've always been since I was a little girl, and I still love these episodes, so something for me to watch once in a while. I mean, it sounds silly at first, but who doesn't love Blue's Clues growing up? I really loved the show a lot growing up, and that is my finds from St. Francis. I'm actually going to put my stuff in here so I don't get mixed up with the stuff in the garage sale stuff that I got today. So that is the stuff from St. Francis. It came out to $14 and something cents. I don't remember exactly how much cents it costed. So not that bad. All the garage sale stuff, I'm just letting you guys know right now, it is randomized with other garage sales. So, first garage sale, number 1, they had Disney stuff. And I got excited and I'm like, oh, I seen something in the pictures I got interested about. And this is one of them. This is, if I remember right, this is either World of Disney or just a Disney World Timon at most. And the reason why I picked them up at this first garage sale, because I had this one as a little girl, and I finally found the one I had as a little girl. But this one actually has its tags, believe it or not, which I was very surprised. So I'm not going to be taking the tag off because I want it to look nice. They wanted $2 for it, and I was like, sure, I'll pay $2 for Timon. And the bug actually comes detached. So you could pull this bug off and give it to Pumbaa if you wanted to. So it is really, really cool. I like it. Michael took a look at it. There was no year of what it was made, but I could tell it was definitely from the 90s, that's one thing. Because that was during the time when I went to Disney World when I was younger. So I ended up getting Timon from the first garage sale. Garage sale number 2, which I'm going to show off. There were some garage sales here and there that just didn't have much, or something I just wasn't interested in. Garage sale number 2 had some games, PS2 games at most, and one of them had a Dragon Ball Z game. I asked Michael if he had it. He didn't want it, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna see what else they got here. I ended up getting Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy for PlayStation 2. I checked it, and it's actually in great condition. I asked the lady at the garage sale how much she wanted for it, and she said she wanted $1 for it. I mean, I would pull out of the case and show you the condition of it, but it's stuck, and I don't want the discs getting broken or whatnot. So I'm actually gonna play this at some point when I find my PS2. So That is garage sale number 2 finds. Number 3 had more games, except they were trying to sell a PS2 with a bunch of other PS2 games. I really should have picked up that Grand Theft Auto game when I thought about it now, but that's already too late, so I think it was San Andreas, if I remember right. But, they were trying to sell a PS2 with all the PS2 games, but they were willing to break up 2 of the games I wanted. Basically meaning, like, hey, like, I showed them 2 games I was interested in buying, but not buying the whole system with the games. So they were willing to cooperate and say, yeah, we can sell you those 2 games. We're just trying to get this sold with the other games. One of the games that I managed to get from them, and this was $2 at garage sale number 3, is Spyro Year the Dragon. I know you guys are probably going to say, you are probably going to have a bunch of copies of this later in the future. I probably will, but I'm probably going to give this to, like, family members that haven't played it yet, or probably some good friends I know. If I remember right, this is actually the PAL version. I'd have to look at it myself, but I know for sure I do not have the non-greatest hits version. That's why I ended up getting it. Let me look at it, actually. Okay, it is the NTSC, so it's version, so it's not the PAL version. So I'd have to look harder for the PAL version of this game. Because I know some versions of this game have different soundtracks or whatnot. And I think the background is more different from the greatest hits version, if I remember right. But here is the back of the NTSC version of Spyro 3. And I knew for sure, like I said, I didn't have this one in my collection. I know for sure I had the PAL version growing up, but I just don't know what happened to it. So here's a disc. It is, it looks fine, but like it's very hard to see, but there's like one little scratch on the back, that's about it. And also, this is what it looks like right here. Spyro and his friends. I mean, aside from the case just having a little tiny crack at the edge, that's not too much to worry about. It looks fine, so I ended up getting that. The second game I actually ended up purchasing from garage sale number 3 is Spyro Hero's Tale. I had this copy as well of Spyro Hero's Tale, but my PS2 version doesn't work anymore. And I know for sure that one of these days I will be looking for a very long time to get a better version. Well, not a better version, but mostly a more well taken care of copy, so I can play the game again, because I actually miss playing this game. And yeah, it does have the GameStop sticker on it. So, anyways, garage sale number 3. If I these 2 Spyro games were actually $2 together, so they were actually asking $1 each for this one. This one looks fine, actually. The only thing I was worried about of this one is deep scratches, because that's what caused mine to stop functioning, actually. And I don't know how my first Spyro Hero's Tale got deep scratches, and I'm still wondering to this day, like, how it happened, too. That's a sad thing. But here's a disc. It looks very well taken care of. I'm very excited to play this when I found my PS2 out of the storage unit. And actually, surprisingly enough, this had the manual for it. So, here's the Spyro Hero's Tale manual, and it shows the Crash to Insanity on the back. It's some kind of other thing, like, right behind the manual, but I like how this is complete as well, so I was very, very happy about this one. So, That is garage sale number 3 finds. Garage sale number 4 was the final find of the day. So, from garage sale number 4, okay, it's starting to get stuck actually. Come on. Okay, so the tape from this item is actually getting stuck actually. Oh my gosh. Give me a minute. Okay, there we go. This one, you probably are asking, like, what the heck happened to this Corvette? I thought it was a regular model car Corvette at first, but apparently Michael had shown me that it is a Transformers Corvette, which makes things even cooler. And I was like, okay, well, I've seen the first Transformers movie. I didn't mind the first one. There's just some that I don't like in general. And I did watch the cartoon as well. So I figured I'd pick it up. And actually to show that it is a Transformers Corvette, there is a symbol here somewhere. And this gives it away too. So the people at this sale were actually asking 50 cents for it, like it says here on the sticker. I also ended up getting another game from them actually, which is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And I haven't played this one before, so I'm going to have to give this a try at some point. They did have Titanfall for the Xbox 360, but I didn't get it because I'm not sure if Titanfall is a good game or whatnot. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying, in my perspective, I never played it, so I really can't say for myself. The game they were asking, I think it was like $1.50 if I remember right, actually. But it came with the well, it didn't have the manual, unfortunately. It had this or whatnot. I'm not sure what that is actually, but it came with game disc and the install disc. So I checked both of them before purchasing this copy. Again, this one is in the same condition as this one is, so it's very well taken care of. So, and then I got some books. Some cute books I figured I'd read sometimes. I only get these books just because either if they're cute or there's just some things about these books that I like about Disney or whatnot. So I got Drop It Rocket, and this one looks very, very cute. I'm pretty excited to read it actually. Yes, I know this is a step into reading book, but I don't care. The artwork looks pretty good so far, and I'm really excited to read it. And because I know for sure I do not have this, literally, I have Foxes. Yes, I know it's a Discovering My World, but I don't have a Fox book just yet, so I ended up getting this one. For these together, so that being $1.25. I think I said this was $1 if I remember right. So $2.25 if I remember right, paying for this. I don't know. Like, I'm very, very tired. Well, I'm not very tired. I'm just taking a break for now. So that is day 1 of the Huber Heights garage sales. Like I said, maybe a possible episode 85 of this series or whatnot. Well, it's not a series, but mostly the next day of my adventure here in the Huber Heights community sale, and maybe Sunday, like I said. So I'm gonna have to speed this up because I noticed that my battery's already dying. Today's best finds would have to be the Spyro games I found, Jack and Daxter, and Timon with his tag. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and of course the finds from St. Francis are one of my favorite finds too. So, like I said, not sure for tomorrow's upload and Saturday's upload, but who knows. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.